Hi guys, thanks for joining us here at Life Done Simple. Today we are in our tiny house bathroom, which measures 1.5 meters by 2 meters. Now this space also acts as our laundry, so we had to get a bit creative with being able to make it a functional but also beautiful space. So today we'll take you around so you can have a look at our layout as well as a deeper look into how we store our items. When we designed our tiny house bathroom, we really wanted to go for a nice rainforest retreat vibe. So we've opted to have the cedar cladded roof with white walls and then the same laminate finish for our shelving and our bathroom that we've used throughout the tiny house. We've used a round mirror, which we got from Kmart, and then the black tapware and the exposed lighting as well, so those pendant lights on the side there. We opted to have a sink that sits on top of the bench so that we had more space underneath the cupboard, but this has also meant that it's slightly more difficult to use because it is higher than you would normally have. And then we also have all of our hidden storage here. So we've got the 3 drawers, which I'll take you over to now. Having a look at these, the first drawer is the most full of them all, and this is just where I keep all of my makeup, all of our cleaning products for the face, colognes, hairbrushes, etc. So this is the stuff we reach for daily. Plenty of space in there. The second drawer here is where we have some toothpastes, the kids' toothbrushes, we have my nail polish kit in there. Behind there, over there, is the curing set for my nail polishes. We have shavers, and then this is just all of our boys' colognes and what have you, as well as some sunscreen. Underneath this top box we have a second box, and in there we keep any spare toothbrushes, cotton buds, you know, anything that we have an overflow of. And in the final drawer here, this is where we keep all of our dog stuff. So all of Indy's harnesses, her flea tablets, her soaps, and then also in the back over there we have some cleaning items. So those are just empty jars, and the green bags, which are for our composting toilet. If we ever have excess amounts of toilet paper that don't fit in our basket, they'll also go in there. Moving over to the cupboard over here now, this is where we keep all of our towel storage and medications and such. So in this here, so this is just an item that we got from Kmart. So in the top drawer here we have just some medications. I've got like tanning solutions in the bottom one, so that's quite useful. And then behind this we have our travel cosmetic bag, so anything that we use for traveling. And then in the center we keep our shampoos and conditioners because we don't leave those in the shower. We grab them out whenever we need to wash our hair. And then just using a little magazine holder over here is where we keep my hair straightener, curler and hair dryer. Now moving down to the bottom shelf, at the front here we've got some soap berries which we use for lightly soiled clothing when we're washing them. We have our scale, and then to this side here is all of our pool towels, and then all our other towels over there for the bathroom. As you can see, there is a pipe that runs through the center over there that is from our sink. So it isn't a great space, but it works very well for us anyway. Back on this top shelf you can see the plumbing there as well, so that's also where the washing machine drains to, and there is a double power point in the back of this cupboard, which is where our washing machine plugs into. Alright, so moving along here, you can see me. hello. We've got some shelving. So in the top section of the shelving up there, we keep all of our laundry detergents, our wash bags, and we also have our Swiss cheese plant up the top there. Moving down to the second shelf, we've got some more plants. We've got a crystal, and then we've got this vintage jewelry box, which was my grandmother's. So my dad passed it on to me before he moved to New Zealand, and it's just a very special item to me. So it's nice to have that on display with easy access. Over here we have our essential oils that we use daily, as well as just my daily jewelry, as well as some candles. And then down on this end we have another double power point and our diffuser. Another sweet item we have is this seahorse, which is actually a seahorse that my father found when he was a very young boy. So we've recently mounted it and now able to display that, which is always a nice touch. Over here is our front loading washing machine. So this is not a combo, it doesn't dry as well, it's just a washing machine. It is the washing machine we had at our previous house, and it's also where we keep our dirty clothes. So we don't actually have a dirty hamper, we just put the dirty clothes straight in there, and then before we do our load we'll pull everything out and we'll separate it into wipes and towels, etc. Now we do normally leave that open, so it'll be open like that, just to make sure that there's no buildup of mould, but for the purpose of the video we had it shut. Along here we also have our louver windows, which is excellent for ventilation and also allows us that gorgeous view out there. Heading over now to our shower. This shower is slightly smaller than a standard. So a standard shower is about 900 by 900, and this one is 820 by about 750, I believe. Inside there we have another louver window, which is excellent for letting out any steam immediately after a shower. And of course, in a tiny space, having a well ventilated area like a bathroom is super important. So we're really grateful that we chose to add that to the design. Now, having a closer look inside, we have a subway tile to the shower. This is actually just plastic, so it's not an actual tile. Given the house moves quite a bit, this will mean that there's no cracking of the grout, so it works out well. Because it is plastic, we've just opted for these suction holders from Bunnings, which work really well. And we also have a rain head, shower head, which we love. It makes the shower feel so much more luxurious. The base is also plastic over there. We've had no issues, we love it, and it works well. Now we had the shower screen installed after the build, so before we travelled. So if we ever do move to the tiny house, it will be interesting to see how the tiny shower will hold up with the movement as well. Moving along now to the toilet end of the bathroom. You will recognise our composting toilet if you've seen our composting toilet video. If not, I will tag it for you so you can find that. Up here we have got a vent just over there. That is an extractor fan that we can use whilst showering. Again, with a tiny space, you really need to have great ventilation to avoid any mould build-up, so we run that whilst we're showering. On the top shelf we also keep our toilet paper, and in these two little black baskets is where I keep my socks and my underwear. Greg keeps his in some baskets that are in the staircase. We've got some decorative items, again lots of greenery, and then our smelly spray over there from Koala Eco, and a toilet spray there. So that's what we use to spray down the bowl of the composting toilet. And again, this here is just one of these suction items from Bunnings, because this is also a cavity sliding door or a pocket door. We didn't want to screw anything in case it hits the existing pocket door. And then we've got our towels just hanging up over there. So that is our bathroom.